said to somebody, I'm going to do, I like to go to Alderney. Do you know anybody knows any business in there? Then my friend said, well, yes, my ex-girlfriend's uncle got a restaurant and I believe it's closed. That's how I know about Nellie Grace.
Hold a second. So this person was the famous Ray Parkin.
Yes, and Ray Parking, there are his brother. He lives in Jersey. Gary Parking lives in Jersey, and his daughter Natalie Parking, where I know from a friend. Thus we end up in.
Wow. So what did you do back then? I mean, are we
I'm a chef.
no, but I mean, in terms of, did you contact, was it a fax or oh no, wait, telephones were there.
No,
This
no.
is like 30 years ago, right?
Yes, well, 29 years ago.
29 years ago.
Well, what then well, before that, I used to come to Alderney.
Ah, so you've seen it.
I seen the Alderney. I loved it from the day one. I seen the Alderney, but the reason I used to come here because the nature of job I do, chef, and we're not allowed to go for the weekend. That's why whatever we do, we have to go back for Saturday and Friday and Saturday, busiest day of the week. And then I used to come here uh, for a small visit and things. And every pub I used to go to, everybody used to say, used to look at me and said, "Oh, you came to do Indian here." I used to go to Rose and Crown. "Oh, you came to do Indian here." Albert, them days. "Oh, you came to do Indian here." And that's it start make me think. I said, "Why is everybody every pub or every place I worked in, they said, 'Oh, you came to do Indian here, Indian.'" And then in Jersey, I used to do outside catering, and and give me idea. I said, "Well, if I do small, if I go to Alderney, and even if I do 2 days a week, that will pay my wages. I'll be okay." I worked it out, and that's where I came to. I know about Nellie, but I came to Alderney, and I stayed in the Bellevue.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Bellevue. You should love the Bellevue.
yeah, and Steve Collins. I was talking to him, and I and Steve Collins knows about me because my boss, he's friend with him in Jersey.
Interesting.
Yes,
Right.
and he said, "Oh, you from Jersey?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Well, I know so and so," and I said, "Well, he's my boss."
Small world, eh?
Yeah, and he said, "Well, why are you here?" I said, "Well, I came to look for a business here." He said, "What do you mean business?" I said, "Well, I think to do an Indian restaurant." He said, "Well, why don't you talk to Ray Parking? That's his number." I said, "Okay, I'm going to talk to him." I talked to Ray Parking. I have talked to Ray Mark from Chezonre, and I was even planning to go to a cricket club if they would let me use their place for 2 days.
I'm sure the cricket team would have loved that.
Yeah. And then since I phoned Ray Parking up, I said, "Look, this is I am interested to take your place." He said, "No, I'm not interested." I said, "Your place is closed. Can I look at the place?" And he said, "No, I am not interested." For something on my back of my mind, I said, just from nowhere, it just came to me and said, I said to him, "Not even for an Indian restaurant." And then I can think in the phone. He said, "What do you mean? You gonna thinking of an Indian restaurant?" I say, "Yes." He said, "Okay, I got 5 minutes for you tomorrow, 10 o'clock." Okay, and you know what Artifina is? I said, "No." He said, "Well, the, that in High Street, you come and talk to anybody, they'll show you what the Artifina is." Okay. I go to the Nelly Grace, looking around outside, and people see me looking around, and they said, "Oh, do you need any help?" I say, "Yes, I'm looking for a parking's office." They said, "There it is." They point me Artifina. I went there. There was Margaret Main was there. And I said to Madam, "I came to see reparking. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, he's not there. I'm just then Margaret phone him up. He said, well, there's a Indian man want to see you. He said, yes, I know. Give him the key. Uh, give him the key and see what he say. Give him a key and tell him to go and look at the place before I see him. She gave me the key for the side door by the York house, the way the Nellie's bistro used to be.
Hmm.
Opened the back door. Once I opened the door, I stayed going the kitchen. When I look at the kitchen, I had these feelings, like one feeling. I said, wow, what is this place doing? Empty, not open. Everything there. Then I go straight to the front. There's a cutlery there, there's a plate there, everything is like place is calling me. Like the feeling you had, the place is calling you, come and take me, please. I mean, those sort of things. I had completely, you know, um, surprised to look at the place, how beautiful, look like it's like a, I thought been to back in time with the British Raj. Those sort of building, that sort of feelings I had. I said, it's a beautiful, building, beautiful place. It's for ideal for the Indian restaurant. Why is not, I went back in there and I talked to him and he said, uh, because I didn't have much massive money or anything like that. I've just been a chef. And he see me, he said, well, what do you think of the place? I said, your place is beautiful. He said, well, what you offering me? I said, well, your place is been closed for 2 years. What do you need from me? He said, well, I want 50,000 in going and 600 pound rent every week, not month, every week. And I looked at him and said, look, okay, thank you very much. Nice knowing you. You're not, you're not interesting, are you, to give it to me? He said, you tell me what you can. Said, well, what you are offering me. I said, I am only thing I can offer you my as a good chef. I got good experience on the Indian restaurant, and make it to I'll make sure it's going to work the place. That's only thing I can offer. And he he looked at me. He said, "Well, what sort of?" I said, "I'm not going to give you any ingoing, but if you wanted, because you got your cutlery and everything there, if you wanted a deposit, I will put down deposit, and the rent, I cannot even match that. But that's mean you telling me to go bankrupt before I open." And and he looked at me. He said, "Look, uh, you you know your business. You look young and the way you look, but I think you know what you're talking about the business. I just testing you and see what sort of experience you have in there." And then the rent, he said, I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, you know, I will take it.
Wow.
And that's it. And I said to him, he said, look, I'm going to open 2 days a week. And he said, no, open, I said to him, I'm going to open only weekend. He said, no, uh, because he came in the right time, open it as a normal restaurant. You'll do well in the summer, winter, I don't know. And I said, okay, then I'm going to take it for 6 months. He said, fine. Let's try for the 6 months and see what happens. Okay. And actually, he's been a very, very good man. He's been helping me out. It's unbelievable. He wasn't a landlord. I think he was uh, I think you can say, uh, like a master or guidance or something. Yeah, he always been giving me guidance. If it's anything he had, anything he's always come to. We used to talk about it. He said, improve here, improve there. He was, really, really good to me.
Oh, he was such a lovely man.
He was a legend. He was a legend. He's beautiful, and he was very fair. People used to say, "Oh, he's shrewd." He this. I said, no. He was like a friend to me. Well, very, very good to me.
And a very business savvy man as
Oh
well.
yes, well, of course,
Yeah,
that's if it's business sense is a different thing, but he's a fair man. He wasn't
absolutely.
unfair. Well, and then since I've been open, I didn't have to look back.